Welcome to Think Museums, a platform for documenting museums, art, and cultural activities. Well, today we are down here in San Francisco, and what can I say? A visit to the western coast, especially to this area of San Francisco, is never complete without checking out the Golden Bridge. But today I'm visiting another important landmark. I'm here at the Alcatraz Island, also very famous as a prison. Well, the prison closed down in 1963. My first contact with the island was through the movies. We used to watch the movies back home, and the movies on Alcatraz were very popular because the prison was known as a high mark security prison that nobody could escape out of it. Well, the prison was closed down in 1963, and during its time, I saw one of the info they were talking about in the inmates register. They revealed that 1,576 prisoners had been held here in Alcatraz as a federal prison. Today we'll be checking out the various sites here in Alcatraz. Not really sites, but we'll be checking out the prison cells and how it used to look like. And this is, interesting to me because my first, I've been privileged to I was privileged to do my postgraduate research on Robben Island Museum in South Africa, which was also a prison, now a World Heritage Site. So being in Alcatraz Prison or Alcatraz Island maybe might give me something to compare in terms of what kind of memory projects they have here, in terms of how they were able to document the memories of the warders and the inmates. In Robben Island in South Africa, I saw that they were able to create a memory project where the prisoners, former prisoners or ex-prisoners, were brought in and were able to document or provide a memory of the life inside the prison. I guess here too, they've created the same thing, and we have these special microphone headphones that have a narration from the inmates and prison warders. Right now we are looking at a solitary confinement cell. They're also known as the hole. And they are used mainly as punishment to inmates serving prison sentence. Most prison wardens used solitary confinement as a corrupt way of torturing prisoners they disliked. So it was pretty nasty in here. Well, we are here at the library, which is located at the end of D block. I'm so excited to see that knowledge was an important part of the prison system. Yeah, so the inmates were permitted just a maximum of 3 books. Right now, I'm in the exhibition area for famous inmates that passed through Alcatraz. I can see Al Capone. He was a famous uh, mafia crime boss. And I'm also looking at this guy here, uh, Ellsworth Bumpy Johnson. He was incarcerated between 1954 and 1963. He was known as smart, fearless, complex, and prone to violence. Well, he ended up here because he was involved in organized crime back east in Harlem. So, this kind of stories um, are portrayed here in this exhibition that they're put up here, for a few of the famous inmates. And I'm looking at the breakfast menu for dated 21st March 1963. I guess that was the last breakfast menu they had before the prison was shut down. Right now we are at the parade grounds. I suppose this was when the inmates arrived on the island, or the prisoners, they were brought to this parade ground, and maybe the warden will address. They live inside here?
Uh-huh. That's terrible, huh? So your kids had to be in prison and your wife too? Just because you worked here?
Yeah, because the prison wardens and the prisoner, both of those two people, they're both in prison.
Both are in prison.
The other side in prison.
Yep. But that makes sense. You can't have a ferry leaving, coming 2 different times of the day every day, or you'll have a lot of escape attempts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's windmills. Generate electricity. Thank you for watching Think Museums. Subscribe and click on the notification bell for more uploads every week.